Alright, hello everyone. Thank you for joining on this live stream. So this is the 14th of April and this is on Wednesday. So great to see everyone. Good to see you. So looks like the market has been ranging. The Forex pairs and also the gold is also ranging a couple of days. So I guess this is a perfect timing to just stay away and just, enjoy other things. But we can also look at the forward charts on Forex pairs, which I usually do. I usually check forward charts when daily charts are flat or 1 hour chart even. I follow 1 hour forward chart trends and take trades so that I will become an intraday trader. Instead of becoming swing, in this timing, you can switch a trading style from intraday, from day to swing to intraday trade. So let's check some markets and see what's happening now. Alright, so great to see you everyone. Thank you for joining. Alzotan, thank you for joining, and welcome back to the Ichimoku community. Now you have the new Ichimoku book, revised Ichimoku book, Ichimoku Basic Master Book version 4 is available, so please download and enjoy the new contents. Alright, Rhythm, thank you for joining, good to see you. He says, hello Kay, I'm from India, got a big lesson from your BNF emotionless video. Sure, emotionless video. Yeah, that's important. Yeah. Trading should be systematic and logical. Yeah. But I think it takes time. I think it takes time to be less emotional on your trades. So we'll see. Okay, and yeah, so before starting here, just a quick disclaimer before I forget, this information on this video is basically based on my own understanding, experience, knowledge. So when you take trades, please do with your own risk management. Okay, so let's see. Anthony, thank you for joining again. Good to see you. Arkady, Tam, David, Kulan, Asif, Ruslan, Saeed, Yeda, and Steven, and Tommy Lee, Hannah, number 9. Thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you here again. Great to see you. So let's check some charts. Let's screen the daily chart. All right, let's screen the market by the daily charts. And yeah, first starting from euro dollar, this is flat, right? Now the Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat. Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen looks to be gold crossing. So after we have the Chikou span breakout, then the price can move backwards to the Senko span B. And now clearly the market has been retracing backwards, broke the Kijun Sen in the daily chart, and it could go upwards to the Senko span B. But it doesn't mean that it keeps going up. And this condition, the market is actually in between the Kijun Sen Kumo, and we have Tenkan Sen Kijun Sen gold cross below the Kumo. So this means that this is the end of the downtrend in the short to mid term. And after that, you will see the Chikou span break. As the market goes up this way, the Chikou span breakout will happen, and then the market can go up to the Senko span B. But once again, it doesn't mean that it keeps going up this way, or it can be in a range. It can be into the range, goes up and down. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it can go down this way, breaks the Kumo again, fake breakout, and it can go up also. And somehow it can reach to the Senko span B at some point. So this is where we have to stay away on the daily chart. It's clear. So hopefully you get the idea of when it's trending, when it's ranging by Ichimoku indications like this. Okay. Oh, Yara, thank you for joining the Ichimoku community. as a new member. I hope you learn a lot on my Ichimoku community. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, good to see you everyone. Thank you for joining Romeo and Lenino and Warren, Jagadish, Vince, Christopher and Roy, Carola, Duke, and Mr. Fernandez. Thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you from Tokyo, Japan. I'm not in Dubai anymore. I'm not in Dubai. I'm coming back to Tokyo now. So yeah, so let's see. So let's check the next one, Euro AUD. In the daily chart, now the price is exactly in the Kumo, so ranging, no trend. Looks like today is bearish. So for these short-term traders, I think this is good to sell. But for me, like a day swing, this is not the market to trade because this is in the range. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span still too close to the candles, and the price is into the Kumo here. So this is ranging for me on a daily basis. So that means I cannot follow the daily trend. Yeah. Alright, Scott, thank you for joining from Montreal. Good to see you here. Recently discovered you as I'm learning more about Ichimoku. Thank you for all lessons and everything you share. You're welcome. You're welcome, Scott, and you're welcome, everyone. Yeah, hopefully you learned something new on my live stream as well today. Alright, thank you for the reminder, Lusran, for pressing the like button before you leave. So yeah, please, if you can do that, that would be great, everyone, to press the like button before you leave so that it keeps me going in that way every day. So yeah, let's check some charts. Let me focus on the trending pair in 4-hour charts. So once again on this Euro USD, in a daily chart it's flat. Now it's ranging, I would say. It's ranging because the Kumo flat Senko span A is retracing backwards, and we have the Tenkan Kijun Gold Cross below the Kumo, and Chikou span breakout could happen. But in the daily chart, this is flat. I mean, this is range in definition. So in this case, I also look at the 4-hour chart. So let's see, in 4-hour chart, this is bullish because clearly after this Kumo twist in 4-hour chart, the Kumo has been going up in bullish, and this is not too young, not too short, and we have the decent Kumo thickness here. And also Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen are flat, but these are still below the candles, which shows the bullish momentum. And also Chikou span above the candles, this also shows the bullish momentum at the moment. So here, as long as the price is above the Kijun Sen, we can expect the market go up on the N wave like this way. And basically that's what I mentioned on the trading view. Today I put my analysis. Let's see, let me refresh the page. And yeah, the one thing I mentioned was the Euro dollar in 4-hour chart. This is bullish. So so it can go up continuously in 4-hour chart basis. But one thing to remember is that there is a resistance level at this 1.1989 level. There is a resistance from this March twice here. So it could be resisted and goes backwards. And let's see. So now the market is still going up and it's getting closer and closer to the previous resistance level. So we have, in pips wise, we have 32 or 33 pips of 33 pips of a room to take trades to buy, because once the market reaches to this level, it might retrace backwards. So that's one thing to mind. So to be safer, you wanna look for the buy chance after the breakout of this resistance. And if it happens, then what's gonna happen in the daily chart will be, in a daily chart, the price can go up to the Kumo. If you see the market breaks this resistance line on the forward chart, then that will, I think, make the Chikou span break. We already have the Tenkan Kijun Gold Cross below the Kumo, and once the breakout happens, then that will make the Chikou span breakout on the daily chart. And then we can expect the market will continue to go up to the Senkou span B, like this. It can be in range volatile, but until the market reaches to Senkou span B, it can be still uptrend. So this is multiple time frame between daily chart and the forward chart. So whether the market breaks the previous resistance at this 1.1989 level is a key for this week. Alright, let me come back to some comments here. Alright, let's see. Robert, good to see you. Yusnam, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you again. Naufel, good to see you from Canada. Thank you for joining. I've been to Toronto before. When I was in high school, for 2 weeks, it was beautiful. Salas says, I personally prefer Kijun-sen over Tenkan-sen for long position over Kumo. What do you think about it? Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, gold cross above Kumo or dead cross below Kumo is more effective. So, like this one, on this Euro Dollar daily chart, we had the Senkou span, sorry, the Tenkan Kijun dead cross, and from here, the market is continuously bearish. It went upwards, but be resisted here and goes backwards continuously. So yeah, Tenkan Kijun dead cross below Kumo or gold cross above Kumo is a strong indication for its trend continuation. Hello Sekar, thank you for joining. Great to see you again. Good to see you. And Cassie, thank you for joining as well from New Zealand. Good to see you. And let's see, Robin says, hi Kay, can you explain the trend using time analysis? You mean time cycles? Yeah, if I find a good example, then I will mention it, but for now, I don't find any good example for time cycles. So once I find it, I will share my time cycle analysis on my future live stream or videos. Theriel, thank you for joining from London. Good to see you here. Namiloa, good to see you here too. Thank you for joining. And Steven, thank you for joining too. He says, Kay, you are the master of Ichimoku. Learn a lot from you. Thank you. You're welcome, Steven. You're welcome. So, and Kenley, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. Okay, Jai says, is binary option is a good way to build wealth before starting Forex trading? I don't think so. I've tried binary option before the Forex starts. I tried it, but I didn't do good. I actually failed it. Yeah, I think I will talk about the story on other occasion. But yeah, I will recommend binary option to have a startup trading in Forex. All right, let's see. Okay, so that's the Euro data analysis. So let's move on to EUR/CAD. EUR/CAD, this is in the daily chart, and what we see here is very similar to what we had on the Euro USD. We have the Kumo flat, Senko span B is down but A is up. So when you find the Senko span B and A going opposite direction, this is the Kumo squeeze. Just like Bollinger Bands, this is a Kumo squeeze, so this is flat. You have to say that this is flat Kumo direction. And Kijun Sen becomes flat now, and there is a gold cross about to be formed. And after the gold cross, say maybe tomorrow, then maybe sometime this week, we might have the Chikou span breakout also in the daily chart. And then afterwards, after Chikou span break, and also after this resistance breakout at this 1.5070 level, the price could go up to the Senko span B in the daily chart. But once again, when the market is in the Kumo, it might become spiky. So I draw the line like this, an arrow, but I don't think it's gonna go so smooth. Maybe it just goes up and down within the Kumo. It might, break the resistance line here once, and then it might go up somehow to the Senko span B. So for sure, it becomes more trickier to follow. So in the daily chart, you better stay away is my advice once it happens. However, if you look at the forward chart, if you see the forward chart, then this is bullish. You can see that the Kumo is trending bullish, but now direction-wise it's flat. We have the Senko span B flat, A flat, and Kijun Sen flat, the angle. But if you look at the location of the price, it's above Tenkan Kijun Kumo, and Chikou span is still above the candles technically. So this is still bullish. So I still expect the market go up on the bullish in the wave like this way. The market might be supported by the Kijun Sen in this case, because it's been a pattern. In forward charts, you can find the Kijun Sen bounce many times in the past. So even the market goes backwards next time to Kijun Sen, there's a higher chance that the market will bounce and goes up on the N wave like this way. So we'll see. But once the market reaches to the resistance level, 1.5070 level, then it might be resisted and it might go backwards. So we have to be careful when the market reaches to the price level near the resistance level. So to be safer, you would like to look for the next buy chance after the breakout of the resistance and expect the market reaches to the Senko span B of the daily chart. And that's also explained on this trading view. EUR/CAD in H4 is uptrending by Ichimoku. So you can enjoy my analysis here too. So now it's reversing backwards, but still the price is above Tenkan Sen. It's above the Tenkan Sen still, so this is still bullish. It's still bullish, I would say. Down here, thank you for joining from Germany. Good to see you. Okay, Colin says, hello Kay, I can't join your channel. It says error. Oh, is it? That's strange. Colin, could you send me an email with a screenshot? Then I will have a look at it. Said says, tonight, US Fed Chair Powell speaks in 2 hours time. I prefer not to take report before the speech. Yeah, that's true. There is a also another speech today. So looks like the ECB speech is already done. So you have now the first year speech. So in case you're trading the USD currency pairs, you have to be careful. And this is not the USD currency, this is Euro CAD. So I think this is safer, but if you take trades on the Euro dollar, you have to be careful. The market might be affected by the speech in the US. That's a good point. That's a good point. Fight says, are you in any trades? No, I don't. I have no positions at the moment. Cassie says, do you swing trade using weekly chart as your trend and enter on H4 1-hour chart? In Forex, I don't do it. I don't do it. My execution time frames are always 15 or 5-minute charts. Okay, let's see. Mo7 says, EuroCAD seems to have a formed cup in handle, which is a bullish pattern. That's why I look for a buy after the breakout. Sure. Yeah, I think EuroCAD is still bullish. It broke the previous resistance of the week. If you can remember from my past video, I was mentioning this week, and looks like the market resisted by the week high, which is 1.5036 level. It's been resisted, but because once again this is still bullish above the Tenkan Kijun Sen, I think it could go up like this still. But once the market breaks the Kijun Sen, then we don't want to look for the buy chance anymore. It's going backwards now. And especially when the daily chart is flat like this. So once again, on the daily chart, it's flat. As per Ichimoku confirmations, we have the Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen about to be gold crossing, and the Chikou span is about to be breaking the past candles. So this is a range market as per daily chart, so it could go up and down very sharply. In forward chart or lower time frames, it might become more difficult to capture the stable trend in lower time frames. But with that in mind, I usually look at the forward chart and follow the forward chart uptrend. And I try to confirm this uptrend by 1 or 30-minute chart. So let's say in 1, it's flat right now. We have a Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So this is not bullish. Chikou span overlapping. This is also important indication for the ranging market. But the Chikou span might be bouncing by the candle and it might go up this way. So we'll see if it happens. This is 1 hour chart. And also in 30-minute time frame, okay, looks like the market is breaking the Tenkan Sen here, and now this is turning bearish. So I would wait until the market comes above the Kijun Sen, and Kumo should point up, and Kijun Sen should also point up this way, and then look for buy chance in 5 or 15-minute time frames. It can be bounced by the trend line, also like this way. So we'll see if the market will be reacted by this trend line or not in this short term. So once again, this is in 30-minute time frame on EuroCAD. We will see. Yeah, it's a very tricky market. It's a very tricky market. So so once again, to be safer, you want to wait for the breakout at this 1.5070. So no trades today is recommended. Uday says, why do you change the platform instead of MT4? You're using TradingView. TradingView, it's more clear, it's more vivid, and also the Ichimoku displacement is correct on TradingView. I used to use MT5 for my analysis, but the Kumo doesn't look very good, and also the candlesticks are not so vivid like this, and I can easier manage my explanations, my analysis on the trading view, and that's why I use this one now. But when it comes to trading, I still use MT5. So when I, for example, when I take some trades in the future, then I will switch it to MT5 and show exactly where I place to buy or sell. But for market analysis, I prefer to use TradingView because it looks nicer. And also, I post my analysis on my TradingView account, so you can follow me and enjoy my analysis every week or every day. Okay, Jay says, hi Kay, I really like your coaching. I learned a lot from you. A big thank you from Singapore. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for the words. I'm really glad to hear that, and it's been my honor to do this every day. Okay, Mr. Fernandez says, Euro USD seems to be a fake gold cross between Tenkan Kijun Sen and Chikou span price 27 candles. Let's see. So Euro USD and on the daily chart. So yeah, gold cross between Tenkan Kijun Sen and Chikou span price 27. So yeah, this might become a fake gold cross because the price is at the previous resistance level and it might go backwards soon. Yeah, so Chikou span is not really breaking clearly, so Chikou span still might be continue to overlap with the past candles like this. Sometimes it does. Sometimes Chikou span traces the past candles trace like this and goes backwards too. So until we see the clear Chikou span breakout, which is at the previous resistance level at 1.1989 level, we cannot say that this is a stable uptrend yet in lower time frames. Hello Blackwater, thank you for joining. Great to see you again. Okay, Fight says, is there any difference between TradingView Ichimoku versus MT4 MT5? Yeah, Ichimoku displacement is wrong on MT4 MT5. So the Kumo shifts 25 or 26 candles to the future, including the current forming candlestick. And Chikou span also shifts 26 candles, including this current candlestick. But MT4 MT5 doesn't count this one as one, but counts the next one, and it actually makes the displacement wrong. And that's why in my Ichimoku community, I provide the correct displacement of Ichimoku for MT4 MT5, which is one of the perks to join also. I think I put that one, yeah. This is actually one of the other perks to join. You can find the correct displacement of Ichimoku on MT4 MT5 because it's wrong. Yeah, actually I made some statement. I emailed to these meta quotes to correct the setting, but I got no reply. I got just reply by just one line, and I don't think they will make the correction. So yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference. Okay, Jamie says, I can only trade on the daily time frame because of work commitments. Should I follow weekly trend when trading on the daily chart? Also, what do you think of the crude oil chart? Alright, so yeah, to answer the first question, yeah, you can follow the weekly chart, weekly charts, and trading on the daily chart, that's possible. technically that's possible, but I don't recommend you to do that on the Forex pairs, because in Forex pairs, especially the major pairs on my watch list, pretty much these are ranging on the weekly chart or the daily charts. You might not gonna be able to see many opportunities. So if you would like to follow the weekly charts, I recommend you to go for exotics or the minor pairs or the commodity or stock market indexes. I think that's better. Yeah. And also, let me check the crude oil and what's happening now. I think I saw a comment who are interested for this US oil. So let's see. Okay, on the daily chart, so this is WTI, crude oil, and this is on the daily chart. So now we have the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen going backwards, price is about to break the Kumo, but Chikou span below the candles. So this is still ranging, so it's flat. So let me check the weekly chart. Okay, on the weekly chart, this is also direction is flat because the Kumo Senko span B is flat and Senko span A is also flat, and the Kijun Sen also flat. So it's been ranging for the couple of weeks so far. After the resistance of the previous high from the 6th of January last year, it's still ranging, but I can still see bullishness on these candles. Looks like there is a couple of pin bars, a couple of doji candles on the weekly chart, and once it breaks, it can go up like this way. So whether the market breaks the previous high level at this 62.26 is a key. Once it breaks, then it can reach to the previous high between 65.54 and also the week high at 68.05. But until it breaks, it might become range, so it might consolidate and break upwards. But this is a weekly chart and it might take longer. It might take a couple of months to happen. That's my view. And with that in mind, I look at the daily chart and looks like the daily chart is flat. Oops, sorry, yep. Looks like the daily chart is now flat. It's retracing backwards. Hold on, this is the 1 minute. Okay, so here is the daily chart, and let me just put this one in the correct scale. Okay, so today's bullish and it retraced backwards to the previous resistance, and we'll see. It might be resisted and goes backwards into the Kumo. Once it breaks and once we have the next N wave bullish like this, then it can reach to the previous resistance at this 65.54 or 68.05 is my view. Let's see. Okay, Dink says if the Chikou span is a support or resistance zone but price inside the cloud, would there be a criteria for entry the trade? No, I don't recommend. In that case. Better to stay away when the market is into the Kumo. Okay, Faid says, how many times you look at the charts in a day? 3 to 5 times I check. So morning time and afternoon and evening I check 3 times, and also I give some extra like 2 or 3 times to screen. Hello Lang, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Let's see, Ajay says your videos have really helped me improve as I'm only 17 and have been able to give my parents advice. That's good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that you're improving your trades. So yeah, I really believe that the improvement comes over time. The improvement just doesn't happen in a day. So you should be consistent. You should be consistent on what you do. Then you can you can reach to the goal. Otherwise, you might fail. Because that was me before. Let's see. Let me look at a couple of other comments here. Dylan says, is it okay to trade when price inside the cloud in daily chart but bullish in H4 with some criteria to enter buy? That's possible. That's possible. Yeah. And that's what I do. That's why I check multiple time frames and see which one is trending and which one is ranging. So, like as in this Euro USD at the moment, the daily chart is flat and the price is going backwards to the Kumo here, but in 4 this is bullish. So I still look for the buy chance in this one. But so that means I don't follow the daily trend, I don't follow the daily targets, or I don't trail the profit based on the daily charts. Because on the daily chart, once again, it's flat ranging, so it could retrace backwards soon on the daily chart, or it could go up, and we're not sure which way it's going on the daily chart, because once again, the Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, and the market looks to be no trend. However, in 4, it makes it much easier until when we can follow. Because in forward chart, as we can see, the price is above Tenkan Kijun Kumo and Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish in forward chart. So that means it can go up and the bullish in the wave like this way. So you can follow and trail the profit in forward chart. Once the market goes up, then you trail the stop like this way, and you can run profits this way. But in the daily chart, the market is just heading backwards to the Kumo, so it's range, and you cannot follow the N wave on the daily chart. You can only see the potential in continuous N waves on the forward chart, but not the daily chart. And that's what I mean by follow the forward chart, not the daily chart. I hope you get this concept. And so that's why I say make sure you watch the trending market, trending pair, and trending time frame to follow. Alright, Arun, thank you for joining from Malaysia. Good to see you. Okay, Lenilo says, can you show dollar Swiss franc? Alright, let's see. Since dollar Swiss franc is on my watch list, let me talk about this one. So this is, let me put the daily chart first. Always top-down analysis. Always I look at the higher time frames and going down to the lower time frames. So in this dollar Swiss franc, I can find the Kumo retracing, Senko span A retracing backwards, B flat, and the Kumo itself is flat. And we have that Tenkan Kijun dead cross. And also Chikou span breakout happens already. So the market can reach backwards to the Kumo in that case. So that's one of the ideas. Or it might be bounced off of this Tenko span A, and it might go up afterwards like this. Because the market is still above the forecast lines. So it landed above the forecast lines and it can be bullish afterwards like this. And with this in mind, I checked the forward chart. And in 4, this is bearish. It's bearish because after the Kumo twists here, the Kumo is gaining its thickness. The Kumo is getting thicker and thicker, and this is long enough So this is a nice and stable downtrend in the long term in forward chart. And also we have the Kijun Sen bearish, so this is also good confirmation. And Chikou span below the candles too. So this is a nice downtrend confirmation in 4. So that means I expect the market go down continuously in forward chart on the bearish in waves like this. Looks like the market has been resisted in between the Tenkan Kijun Sen. So in this case, you can draw the line, you can draw the trend line like this way, and looks like the market has been bouncing by this trend line. So now we have doji candle in 4, and once a doji breakout downwards, then it can go down continuously this way. But once it breaks, once the doji candle breaks upwards and breaks this descending trend line, and also Kijun Sen in 4, then you don't want to look for the sell chance anymore. It broke the pattern in the past, and now the market doesn't respect a trend line and Kijun Sen anymore, so you cannot take trace. There is no decent trend anymore. So I think this is another good one to look for the sell chance by following this forward chart downtrend, but not the daily chart. Alexman says, anyone got a link to his trading view? I think I can show it. I can share it with you. I think I can just get this link and just paste it on the chat. Okay. Now we can have it on the chat. And also, I think I put also on the description below, so you can get the link also from there. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Fernandez, you're welcome. And Jamie, you're welcome too. You're welcome. Anthony says, thanks to KTS took the pound AUD trade earlier using 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, 5-minute chart, using 3 confirmations in lower time frames. Okay, that's good. Pound AUD. Let's see. I've actually watching pound AUD also. Oh, looks like I missed a chance. Yeah, so nice job, Anthony. That's a nice job. Yeah, I was also watching this pair too today. Pound AUD in forward chart is downtrending and looking for the sell chance. So yeah, looking at the daily chart, this is going backwards to the Kumo and it's ranging, so we cannot follow the daily chart trend. But in 4, it's downtrending. It's on the reversing wave, so we can follow the downtrend as long as it goes. And let's say in 1-hour chart, it's also trending down. Yeah, it's a very strong and stable downtrend in 1-hour chart also. So in 1, we can also expect the market goes down bearish like this consecutively. So in that sense, this is also a good market to look for the sell chance. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Arun, thank you for joining from Malaysia. Good to see you as a new member. Welcome to this live stream. Tommy Lee says a crude oil in H4 is ready. Oh, is it going up still? Yeah, I think you can follow the H4 trend in oil, but I think it's a bit too spiky. Let's see. Let me come back to the crude oil and H4. Yeah, looks like this is gone up so high. Oh, I think one thing I have to mention about this one is that this might become fake uptrend, and it might retrace backwards soon because the Kumo is too young, too short, and the Kumo is very thin. The gap in between Senko span and AB are very thin like this, so it can retrace backwards. Especially when there is a resistance level in the past, which I mentioned before, the 62.26 is the resistance, so it can be resisted and goes backwards. So in this case, I would wait until the candle close. This is in forward chart, and the candle will close in about 3 hours and 13 minutes. I just waited, and once the candle close will become above the resistance line, then it can go up continuously. But once it closes below the resistance, then it can go down afterwards. So in this specific condition, I recommend you to wait for the candle close instead of just jumping in to buy. Yeah, candle close is also very important to capture the entry or exit timings like this. Especially when the market is spikes up and down like this, I usually wait for the candle close. Okay, Queen says, what do you think about the gold? Alright, so let's check the gold. Let's see, on the daily time frame, yeah, it's flat still. We have this Tenkan Kijun Gold Cross and Chikou span breakout, and the market is heading backwards to the Senko span B. But this is range because the Senko span BA is going opposite direction. This is the flat Kumo, and also Kijun Sen flat at the moment. So this is range. So until the market breaks the neckline, 1756.25 level, we better do nothing. Yeah, because it might be resisted and going backwards too, to the previous support level. But once it breaks, then it can go up to the Senko span B in this case. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Kulan says Aud Jpy. Alright, let's check the Aud Jpy. In the daily chart, this is flat. Right now we have flat Kumo Kijun Sen. So and also Chikou span exactly touching the candles. So this is range. It just goes up and down, and this is in the range in the daily chart. So let me check the forward chart. Okay, in forward chart, this is still in the range because we have the Kumo flat also. We have Kumo flat and Kijun Sen is up, but the Kijun Sen is still below the Kumo. So this might become fake and it might go backwards anytime soon. So in this condition, I would wait until the Kumo twist bullish and also Kijun Sen comes above the Kumo and look for the buy chance when it happens. Otherwise, I won't look for any trade chances. But let me check the 1 hour chart in lower time frame. Okay, so in 1 hour chart, this is bullish. This is an in wave and it's bullish for now. So yeah, we can continue to go up this way. But one thing, once again, in this condition is the Kumo is a bit too thin and too short. You can see the gap in between the Senko span BA are very narrow. So when you see this narrow Kumo like this, the market might go backwards soon. So I would draw the lines of the resistance in the past. So which is, the first one is this one. The 84.25 is the initial resistance, and also the next resistance level is at the 84.46. So the market might be resisted at one of these two lines. So I have to be careful for this, because once again the Kumo is very tiny. I mean, this is too thin, very like a sharp and very thin Kumo like this. Let's see. Let me check the currency strength chart now. Oh wow. So it looks like the NZD is so strong, and the second strong is the AUD. But all the rest looks to be very bearish or range. The USD is currently bearish. JPY also bearish, and Swiss franc is also bearish today. So yeah, the best currency you can trade, or the best, I mean the most volatile market right now in Forex is the New Zealand and Swiss franc. But New Zealand and Swiss franc usually have too wide spread and it spikes up and down. So usually I won't take trades on the New Zealand pairs. And also Swiss franc is less priority for myself. So I don't think I will pick up this one. So the second strongest or second volatile market is the AUD and Swiss franc. Or you can also choose AUD and USD, which is also volatile. So let's see. Yeah, so AUD is going up because of the strong AUD. And also JPY at the moment is very weak. JPY is going bearish and AUD going bullish. And that's why as a currency, AUD JPY, it's going up right now. So let's see if the market breaks one of the resistance levels and then look for the buy chance afterwards. Is my view. Let's see, Sanjay says, please cover pound JPY. Alright, so pound JPY, I haven't looked at this one for days because it's ranging. It's not really worth to look at when it's ranging like this. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span touching on the daily chart, so this is flat, ranging for the last 5 days. And in forward chart, this is also flat, I guess. Yeah, the Kumo Senko span A is down, but Kijun Sen is, I think Kijun Sen is going bearish. Oh yeah, Kijun Sen points downwards, but the only thing is that Chikou span is touching. So once the Chikou span breaks downwards, as the market goes down this way, then I think that will be a great chance to sell, to look for the sell chance. When the market breaks the previous resistance at this 149.57, then I will look for the sell. Otherwise, no trade. Looks like this is in the descending P wave in H4. The lows are at the same support level, but the highs are getting lower and lower. So you can clearly see that there are more sellers than buyers in the market. So you can expect the market breaks downwards sometime. Maybe this week or next week. It might happen in this condition. Yeah, let's see. We'll see what happens afterwards. Hello Tran, thank you for joining from Vietnam. Good to see you. And Tree also from Vietnam. Great to see you here. Okay, Arun says, Mr. K, when you mention breakout, do you mean including the wick? Yes, yes. The breakout should also include the wick. Let's see, Dylan says, is it okay to set Kijun-sen as stop loss or Kumo? Kijun-sen is good. Kijun-sen is good. If you put the stop loss at the Kumo, that might be too wide. So I think Kijun-sen is good for the stop loss. Because once the market violates the Kijun-sen, breaks the Kijun-sen, then it can reach backwards to the Kumo. Hello Maru-san, thank you for joining. Great to see you here again. Good to see you. Alexman, you're welcome. You're welcome. Fai says, any plans to visit USA? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. But I will. In future. Maybe next week, or sorry, next year. Not the next week, but next year maybe I will be visiting US. And I have to visit US. Because I have some assets in the US still. Hello Akib, thank you for joining. And Alexandre, thank you for joining too. Good to see you. Okay, Jamie says, okay, can you have a look at the wheat chart? Alright, let me check some commodity. So basically you can apply the same concept, same Ichimoku, same strategy on these different markets, which is the beauty about Ichimoku. So wheat on the daily chart, now it's retracing backwards. The Kumo flat retracing. We have the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, gold cross. So Chikou span breakout is about to happen, and also Kumo breakout can happen soon. Maybe this week or next week it happens. It can happen. Let me check the weekly time frame. Oh, the weekly chart is flat right now. There is no direction. And on the daily chart, this is retracing backwards. It's about to break the Kumo, especially when you have the Kumo thin like this, and the market can easily break. But when the Kumo thick, then it takes time. It tends to take longer to break out. So the market is heading towards the Kumo thinness like here on the daily chart. So we might have the Kumo breakout soon. It might happen today, or it might happen tomorrow or this week. So that's one thing. And also in forward chart, it's uptrending at the moment. Yeah, the Kumo up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen flat, Chikou span above the candle, so this is bullish. So let's see, we have the couple of resistance levels. Let's see here. I think these are some of the resistance levels. So 655 and 661, the market might retrace. So in that sense, we better wait until the Kumo breakout on the daily chart and look for the buy chance afterwards, is my view. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, Ruth, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Eric, Pound JPY. Yeah, Pound JPY is ranging, no trend, but once it breaks downwards, yeah. So once again, Pound JPY, in case you're joining here newly, let's see. Yeah, Pound JPY, you can wait for the breakout at this 149.57 and look for the sell. In 4-hour chart, in 4. Daily chart is flat, but in 4 it's downtrending. So better wait for the resistance, support line breakout, and also Chikou span breakout. Yep, Lenino, you're welcome. Oh, Mr. Fernandez, thank you for the reminder also once again. So if you liked it, please press the like button before you leave so that it keeps me going every day. Let's see. Mr. Still says, can you do Euro USD and New Zealand USD? Euro USD is downtrending at the moment. Sorry, uptrending. Uptrending. So, yeah. This is in uptrending on the forward chart. So this is bullish. And New Zealand pairs, I don't look at it, so I don't think I will talk about it today. Maybe you can remind me tomorrow or some other time, because yeah, this live stream it will be ending in about 10 minutes or so. Well, Morrison says, I'm lucky to enter a small position on Aud Jpy following the H1 trend. That's good. So yeah, let's see. Aud Jpy, it's spiking up now. So yeah, the market can reach to 84.25 or 84.46 as the initial target. These are the levels of the previous resistance levels. Hello Turun, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Let's see, pound Swiss franc weekly and monthly chart. Let's see, pound Swiss franc. So let's start to look at the monthly chart for now. The monthly chart is now it's flat. Yeah, it's been ranging. It's been ranging right now. The market was supported at this 1.1628, and now it's going backwards into the Kumo. Chikou span touching, overlapping, so this is ranging. And moving on to the weekly time frame, this is more of the uptrend. Yeah, the Kumo is up, Kijun Sen flat, but the price is above Tenkan Kijun Kumo, Chikou span above the candles. So on the weekly chart, this is uptrending. So I would expect the market continue to go up on the N wave like this way. And let's see, on the daily chart, okay, now the market is going backwards to the Kumo. Chikou span breakout happens already, so it can go backwards to the Kumo. Looks like the market landed within the forecast lines yesterday, the day before, on the 13th of April. We just went into the Kumo, so it can be in the range on a daily basis. But if you are a swing trader, by following weekly time frame, this is still uptrending. So you can expect the market go up continuously like this way. But once the market breaks the Kijun Sen, then better not to look for the buy chance anymore, is my view. Alright, Harutar, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Good to see you. Let's see, Jamie says, do the Ichimoku time and wave theories still work in the commodity market or mainly for Forex? They work on commodity and indexes and stock markets, and also Forex. Yep, you better use the daily chart or the weekly chart or monthly chart to use time cycles and price theories, but not for the lower time frames. Okay, so let's see. Hi Simon, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Good to see you. Yeah, so pound JPY, once again, I'm looking for the sell chance once it breaks the previous support line, 149.57 level. But until it happens, I won't take any trades, because this is purely in the ranging market. Anthony says a big thank you to Pound AUD for 12 consecutive bearish candles in the 5-minute chart time frame during this live. Oh, that's good. That's good. You just keep going down on the 5-minute chart for the previous 60 minutes. That's good. And yep, Jamie, you're welcome too. Yeah, and also thank you for the reminder for the like button, Mr. Fernandez. Yeah, looks like there are so many people looking for the Pound JPY and gold. So yeah, for me, I don't really treat one of these currencies, be specific. I have these pairs on the right side. These are the currency pairs that I basically watch every day. But I just pick the one that is trending, whether it's Pound JPY or Euro USD or USD JPY or any other pairs. I just follow a trending pair. Once it's flat, then I won't look at it. So I think that's my recommendation, is that so first, if you're not familiar with the Forex market, then I recommend you to have at least at most three pairs on the watch list. And then once you get used to the 3 pairs, then you can expand it to 5 pairs. But the 3 pairs should be on the major pairs. So you want to pick either USD or Euro or Pound or JPY pairs, and get familiar with yourself. Get familiar with what can happen to the market and what can impact these currencies in terms of news or in terms of these events in the market. Then you can expand it to AUD or JPY or Swiss franc or other currencies. So yeah, basically I don't really wait on one of these currencies to take trades. I treat them like equally and just pick the one that is trending, and I just follow the trend direction towards that way. Hello Gabriela, thank you for joining. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, or I should call it Gabby. Yeah, thank you for joining today also. Mario says, how much for your indicators or Ichimoku for subscribing? You mean my Ichimoku community? My Ichimoku community is the monthly subscription. If you can find the join button on YouTube, that's where you can join. And you can get all the perks on the Discord. And this is $30 per monthly subscription. Yeah, you can find all the perks on this website. You can find the link on the below description, and you can find all the links, all the perks that you can expect, including the correct displacement of Ichimoku indicator for MT4 and MT5. Yeah, this one. Okay, so looks like it's about a time to end the live session for today. I think we covered pretty much everything that is trending for today. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, yeah, so everyone, I guess I will be ending the live session for now. Yeah, so thank you for joining everyone. Yeah. Oh, Simon says, do you watch the dollar index? I don't really watch. I mean, I watch it, but I don't take trades by the dollar index. I think that's better for explanation. Yeah, alright, so thank you for joining. It was very nice to see you again. So please press the good button before you leave, or the like button before you leave, so that it keeps me going. And you can also subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these live streams and videos every day. So I will see you on the next live stream tomorrow. And until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.